英国有个词叫 stereotype， 指的是对某件事物有着刻板的、先入为主的老套印象。这个词也非常适合用于曼城，因为一说到曼彻斯特，大家脑海中往往想起的就是工业革命发源地以及足球之城。这次的旅程就是为了踢掉大家脑海中的 stereotype。
Hi, John. Welcome to Manchester. How are you?
Good, all good.
Okay, you want to jump in the taxi?
Yeah.
And have you been to Manchester before?
Yeah, of course. I've been many times. I love
Is this your favourite city?
It's hard to say.
But Manchester is number one.
Oh. John, how do you find living in Manchester?
When you live in Manchester, you realise how lucky you are to live in such a great city. And we've got everything here. So all the different aspects of the city. So Manchester is really a city of many different cultures and many different aspects, and a real international city. We'll show you a few places now where you think, oh wow, this is fantastic. This area is the Castlefield area, and this was the first settlement of Manchester. So we've seen the Roman part of Manchester, but more importantly, this canal that we're on now, this is a canal, not a river. This is the Bridgewater Canal, the world's first. The world's first purpose-built industrial waterway. So this makes Manchester then the heart of the Industrial Revolution. So Manchester is the world's first industrial city, and the Bridgewater Canal was really fundamental in that, bringing coal into Manchester. Coal is the fuel of the Industrial Revolution, and this meant that Manchester had access to the coal fields, and then the coal was brought into Manchester, and you can see the warehouse buildings where other goods were brought into Manchester as well. So really the heart of the Industrial Revolution.
But now I saw lots of young people living in this area.
This is a very vibrant, lively area for young people, and people live on the boats. So the canal towpaths, which would have been where the horses walked, where they towed the canal boats, now have been made into paths where you can walk through the city. So it gives you another aspect of the city, and this is very popular with young people, as you can see the bars and the restaurants around here. So again, gives you that great idea of bringing people into the city to live. So young professional people like yourself, this was the area that you'd come to live in.
My area.
This is your area, yeah. So this is a traditional Manchester pub. Okay, so you go first. Yeah, this is a traditional Manchester pub. So you can see a very old pub. It's a very nice place to come to.
Do people here drink a lot after work?
Well, you know about the British drinking culture, so people go for a drink after work. All this area around here, then they have a big music festival, because Manchester also has a very vibrant music scene. So a lot of the pubs will have music nights, quiz nights. So again, lots of different activities in the pub. But as you can see, as we've been looking around, so it's great to come in the pubs then, isn't it? When it's quiet and just see what they like before they get packed with so many people. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is probably one of the best record shops in Manchester, and you can see now all the vinyl records. So this is, people started to collect vinyl records again. So again, coming in here, some rare music, some very rare music, but also lots of Manchester music as well. So Manchester has a very vibrant music scene, and some of the big Manchester bands you can still buy in here. So there's bands like Joy Division's a Manchester band. So you can come in here, and this then you can see 1977 to 80 substance. Yeah, this is repressings. There's some originals, but some repressings. So you can see this is all the Manchester music. Joy Division, James are another Manchester band.
我在这里不但买到了曼城本地的乐队，而且还买到了我喜欢的电影的原声带。这里真的是黑胶的天堂哦，非常的。Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, bye bye. 超开心。
All this area then, this is all the northern quarter area, and building on the left-hand side, this is Affleck's Palace. So Affleck's Palace is like a department store for all different types of business, like fashion business. We're going to turn left now. And these on the side of Affleck's Palace, these are very important. These are the Manchester mosaics. So they give you like a history of Manchester and the mosaics. And then the big question is, when you come to Manchester, are you a red or are you a blue? So are you a City fan?
Are you a Brad? Are you
I'm one of the big Manchester teams. So what are you?
Both.
So all this area then, the Northern Quarter area, this was the old industrial area. When the industry went, then these buildings became empty. Okay. Then they were ideal then for independent bars. Yeah, so this was then by the council. They encouraged street art and all the different aspects of the independent side of the city.
It's a bee.
It's the bee. The bee is the symbol of Manchester,
yeah, I know.
the worker bee. And also I have a little gift for you. This is a Manchester, England bee. So that's just for you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Manchester.
没想到在英国的斯托克我没有做到陶瓷，但是在曼彻斯特的国际艺术节可以尝试一下做瓷器。我现在要做最后一步了，把它拿下来。啊 ，no， 失败了！啊，现在压力好大，最后一下子。哦 ，perfect。我们现在在曼彻斯特的市政厅前，这里是曼彻斯特国际艺术节的一小个分会场。而曼彻斯特国际艺术节呢，是世界上最早的关于原创、独创新作品的聚集地，被美国《纽约客》杂志评为世界上最重要的国际艺术节。
So welcome to Animals of Manchester, including Humans, a project by Manchester International Festival. And they came up with this idea that what would it be like if we live, humans and other animals live together, coexist in the world together. And they want to work with children and animals and outdoors and create an alternative city and how we coexist. So this piece of work is called Mouse Palace. It's by a British artist called Joshua Sophia, based in London. And he's made this beautiful replica, human size, so humans can also experience this kind of like idea that they can run through.
Just like a mouse.
Yeah, just like mice. And then people out here can watch as well. And maybe think about how we relate to animals that we put into human settings, like buildings.
Very critical, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like an idea that people want people to think about, really. Yeah. So.
在曼城住了几天，我感到特别的轻松自在，怪不得人们说曼城是英国最适合居住的城市。虽然我没有去看一场精彩的足球赛，但是曼城还是给了所有我想要的一切，丰厚的历史文化艺术。如果有机会，我想在曼城好好的住上更长的时间，曼城会给你所有你想要的生活。